Hello, viewers. A very good morning. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And my name is Ronald Wekwama Kusha. And this morning, let us take a look on very important matters, especially what is happening in the politics of Zimbabwe. Let us remember that the people of Zimbabwe are going through a lot. And the phase we are in right now, this season we are in, it's a decision-making season where a lot of activity should happen. I talked about 2023 elections and the need for Nelson Chamisa to participate in those elections. He did what he was supposed to do. Thereafter, then we now have a lot of clarity about who the people of Zimbabwe need as the next leader of the Republic of Zimbabwe. And there's no doubt. We have seen the activities which followed the sellout positions which were taken by people like Tendai Biti, and others. We have seen them being exposed right now. In the past, when the recalls were happening, Tendai Biti distanced himself from Triple C, and they clearly indicated that he had nothing to do with Triple C. And let us bring that video right here, because I have seen a lot of people were doubting this, and we need to take a look onto the videos which he actually denied having anything to do with Triple C.
But can you comment on the long detention that he has?
I can't say my friend because I have no capacity. We have just said about the abuse of job salary over frivolous and vexatious charges.
Rabiti tokumro just decline chishona kutika mukoti mazona.
In this video, Tendai Biti clearly denied having anything to do with Triple C and said he was only focusing on job seekers. In another video, Tendai Biti said, I am now focusing on my law firm. I'm now focusing on my own things. He even expressed it on his X handle and said, I am now focusing on my legal firm. That was the position taken by Tendai Biti. What was happening during that period of time is that the people of Zimbabwe's choices, the people they voted for, were being bashed left, right, and center. Only Tendai Biti to come up and say, I'm the vice president of Triple C, starting to claim ownership of Triple C, to say, okay, I'm still part of Triple C. Why? It's because they achieved what they wanted. They wanted to silence Nelson Chamisa. They wanted to fix Nelson Chamisa. And they did it. They have been selling out since time immemorial, and they are continuing to sell out. So I'm going to play this video, which is going to prove the people who are calling us toxic wrong. We are not toxic, but we do not tolerate people tampering with our future. I want to tell you this. I'm of age with Tendai Biti's children. They are driving nice cars. They have houses. They have what can take them far. They have never worked anywhere, but they are living good life. Why? It's because their father has been part and parcel of this regime, has been part and parcel of parliament for a very long time. They acquired a lot of properties, a lot of wealth for themselves, looted. And right now, their children are enjoying. And we are saying, we just need something which can make us put food on the table, which can make our kids go to school, which can make us afford healthcare, which can make us have jobs, manage to create entrepreneurship. Personally, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to grow my business. I want to be more than what I am right now. But what is our impediment? These are the people who are blocking us. These are the people who don't want us to live large. These are the people who don't want the communities we live in to have proper schools, to have water, to have electricity, to have basic health care. Let me put this video right here for you.
Of Nelson Chamisa, were you informed of it prior to the announcement?
I've just read things in the newspapers, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether those letters are genuine or not. But speaking for myself, I'm Tendai Biti, the Vice President of the Citizens for Coalition for Change, and I'm going nowhere.
You say you are the vice president of the Triple C, yet he says there are no such positions in the organization. Maybe clear that up.
I don't know whom you are referring to.
Nelson Chamisa.
All I know is that there was a congress in 2019, and that congress has not been reversed by any processes. So I am a leader in the Triple C and a proud leader in the Triple C.
If you engaged Nelson Chamisa on what he says, on the later way he says he is no longer a member of the Triple C.
I haven't, as I said, I've just read things in the newspaper. I don't know what's happening. No one has formally communicated to me, so I can't comment about that which is hearsay. I'm a lawyer, so I act on the basis of direct, hard, factum probandum, which is hard facts. So I don't know what has happened. I don't know what is happening. All I can do is to speak for myself, and speaking for myself, I am a member of the Citizens Coalition for Change.
And finally, Honorable Biti, reports of factionalism have been written time and time again in the Triple C. What are your words as we close to the supporters of the Triple C who are confused right now as to where and who they should follow?
I think we should remember that, we should remember Morgan Tsvangirai. What would he do now? What would he say now? And I know what he would say now. He would say, remain united. Fight on. Aluta continua until we have a free Zimbabwe. That's what Morgan Tsvangirai would say. And those are the ways.
In this video, Tendai Biti was clear. He said that he's a VP, a vice president within Triple C, but all along he was quiet. He never commented about the Shavangu issues. He distanced himself. Why? It's because these are the people who sponsored the double candidates. These are the people who tried by all means to send emissaries to diplomatic hubs to make sure that there was no assistance for Nelson Chamisa, to make sure that Nelson Chamisa was shut out. That is the reason why we have a team which was deliberately working against Nelson Chamisa, trying by all means to tell the regime each and every loophole which Nelson Chamisa could have exhausted during his during the legal trials, to make sure that we deal with this matter. That is what we have. And I can tell you this. Personally, I do not hate people like Tendai Biti. I respected him. I believed that he was mature enough to understand what the people of Zimbabwe want. Tendai Biti had the capacity to become the vice president of Zimbabwe. But what did he do? He played dirty. Why? It's because he knows for sure that he is an agent of the regime. He is an agent of the past. He doesn't want to get into the future. These are people who probably have their corrupt records kept by ZANU-PF. And they are told, Shamwari, kana tikange takunyura tinonyura tese. Kana mari idzi dzikange dzakutsvagwa tese tinonyura. Why? It's because when the 15 billion went missing, he was the finance minister. What did he do? Nothing. So the major question is, why do they hate Nelson Chamisa so much? What did Nelson Chamisa do to deserve this? These are people who have been working with the regime. There is nothing Nelson Chamisa has done wrong, but these are people who simply hate the people of Zimbabwe. I can tell you, these are people who want chingochani muno muZimbabwe kuti chinge chichiitika. I can tell you this. I can tell you this. There was so many disagreements on the issues of ideology to say, can we allow chingochani to happen? These are people who are saying, chichakashatira chingochani. So how can you have such people? These are the people who attacked Nelson Chamisa each and every time, left, right, and center, for simply holding the biblical values and principles. Why? It's because they hate God. It's because they don't want anything to do with God. They want a Zimbabwe which is premised on propaganda, lies, hatred, and idolism, idolatry. That is what they want. So it is what it is in Zimbabwe. But I can tell you, I don't believe that Nelson Chamisa should ever work with these people. Why? It's because they will never change. They will continue to sell out. They will continue to oppress the people of Zimbabwe, to work with the oppressors. They will continue to do whatever it takes to make sure that they stop the people of Zimbabwe from attaining change or achieving change. It is what it is. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.